Demolition.
What's up guys, Champ here with another Black Ops 3 video. Today what I got for you guys, a little insight on my take on the new patch, the 1.26 update. This update just happened about a day, maybe, yeah, yesterday, so I'm a little bit late. By the time this video comes out, it's probably going to be 2 days ago. But I'm going to tell you guys what guns I think got the best upgrades, and then I'm going to tell you guys about the nerfs that took place and let you know my take on, if it made the guns a lot worse, or if they were better, everything. So I've been using the guns, specifically the ones that got changed. And I'm going to tell you guys the two guns that I used the most were the HG40 and then I used the ICR. Both these guns I think got made a lot better. Both these guns were terrible. HG40 was literally the worst submachine gun in the game, by far, unusable. You couldn't do anything with it. But right here, you're going to see that I'm going to go on a nasty run. Look at the score streaks I went on with this game. I'm going to get all my score streaks. I'm going to get the mothership in this game. I'm going to rain down fire on these guys. I'm going to go on a nasty gun streak. Almost a nuclear in this game using this gun. This gun got a lot better. I only threw one attachment on this gun because I pretty much don't have this gun even close to upgraded. The only time I use this gun is when I kill someone and forced to use it because I picked it up off the ground, in which case I usually would swap out to another gun immediately because this gun meant auto death if you had it in your hands. You just weren't going to win any gunfights. The hit registry on this gun was just terrible. You never got good hit registry, and you always got hit markers, and you just kind of plain out missed people a lot. But right now, as you can see, I'm completely dominating with this gun. They made this gun a lot better. I believe they extended the 3-hit kill range on this gun, and you could really feel it. I mean, you could hit people with 3 shots and kill them from pretty deep. All these guys are dying in 3 bullets. Medium range is pretty much 3 bullets. And it just seems like the hits register a lot better. I don't have any grip. Like I said, I'm only running stock on this gun. The reason I threw stock on it is because I was so used to using that XMC, which we are going to get to later. I'm going to tell you all about my take on the XMC now after the big nerf that it got. And so I threw stock on this because it just seemed like it strafed kind of slow. So that's the only thing it really needed. The reload's really not that bad on this gun. As you can see, there's no fast mags on. So the class setup that I'm running with this gun is stock for my only attachment. Then I loaded up on perks in this game. I got Afterburner, I got Flak Jacket, I got Fast Hands, I got Scavenger. I believe I got Tac Mask even to go with the C4. I'm pretty sure I got all those things. Yeah, I'm able to put all those things because I only have one attachment on. If not, then I don't have Tac Mask on maybe, but I do have the C4. Obviously, you can see it right there. Don't really use it that much. I use it a little bit. You saw I used it at the beginning of the game. I just kind of broke into this building. I like to throw it in that building, get a couple easy kills with it. So, like I said, this gun, probably one of the biggest upgrades. I have all the DLC weapons. I'm going to bring you guys another video on what I think about that. The FFAR, and then I'm going to show you what I think about the LMG and whatever else got upgraded. But for this game, I'm going to show you guys the ICR, this gun, and then I'm going to show you my intake on the XMC. As far as the VMP is concerned, it said it got more recoil to it. The VMP already had crazy recoil in my opinion. I never really used the VMP. I know everybody loved the VMP. The hip fire is amazing on the VMP. That's its biggest thing for me. But I didn't like the VMP. I just didn't like how it always went to the side and up and to the right. So it really wasn't for me. So now that it has even more recoil, forget that. I'm not using that gun. So I just suggest use the Cuda or something different if you don't have the XMC. But I'm going to get to the XMC like I said later. I'm just going to speed up this mothership that I got here. Because who wants to see this whole mothership? I do kind of get a couple kills. I've had some really good mothership gameplays. I can show you guys those soon. So back to what I overall think about the HG40 as we finish up this gameplay here. I'm going to go on a nice little gun streak to end this after here too. Thankfully they didn't kill my body while I was sitting on the ground. There's actually a lot of good spots to hide yourself and hunt it. So it's one of the best maps to get a mothership on. Nuketown's the best. I destroy people on Nuketown with a mothership. I'm definitely going to show you guys a couple of those gameplays. I got like over 25 kills in the mothership. Craziness. So this gun right here, they made it a lot better. It's still not even close to one of the best guns in the game. So this is not like the new God gun or anything like that, but it's a usable gun now. If you get this gun, don't be afraid to put it on. I don't even have grip on it, like I said. I don't have any other attachments on it, so it could actually even be potentially better than I know right now. But as far as it goes, before, I couldn't get any kills with this gun. Now, I just went on almost a nuclear streak after using it for like less than 5 games, so that's not bad. Definitely a big upgrade. Definitely go ahead and try the HV40. Just picked up a Relentless and died. I think I ended up finishing this game like 45-7. Not too bad, but I had the big boy streaks on it. I didn't too well in the mothership. I think someone else was in there with me. I do notice that someone always goes in the mothership with me lately, so it's almost not even worth putting it on. But I did get a 65 kill TDM the other day with the mothership. Spawn trapped on them. They just kept like appearing right before me. I'm going to show you guys that gameplay too also. So this gun here now is the ICR. The ICR got a big upgrade. A bunch of things got made better on it. The hipfire got made better on it, and that has been pretty noticeable actually. It's not like it still has the best hipfire in the world, but I could hipfire with this gun now. I never used to be able to really catch too much hipfire with this gun. You're not going to be able to do it for too far. It's not submachine gun or anything. It's not like miraculous, but it's good. And now, I mean, it's got more range now. So something you could do is throw on the silencer, and there's really not going to be any downfall from throwing that silencer on now. It might at like super far ranges take one more bullet, but pretty much this thing is going to destroy with that silencer on, just like it does without it. Kind of weird why they did that. It's like I already had the most range as for an assault rifle, for an automatic assault rifle, and then they just went ahead and gave it more range. So I think they had silencer in mind. So now you can throw that silencer on. Don't be afraid to, and this gun's going to be nasty from range, just like it is without from range. Right here, I don't have a silencer on. My class setup is actually just fast mags and stock. Always got to have that stock on. These are assault rifles, and then I got a fast hand scavenger, tack mask, and afterburner. Gotta jump around, and then I threw on the red dot sight because I needed that red dot sight. I don't really like the iron sights I've noticed in this game with this gun. So I threw that on, and I'm about to hit up a GI unit right here. Actually, I threw up the GI unit lately. Never used GI units before in the past, for good reason. They don't really get you that many kills. Your Talon will get you probably more kills than the GI unit, and it costs half the points. The Wraith and the Raps definitely give you more kills than the GI unit, but sometimes he will go off for you, so he is kind of fun to put on. For my next gameplay, I'm actually going to get 3 GI units in one game, not even in one game, in a later half of one game. The gun I'm going to be using in that game is the XMC, and I'm going to give you guys my intake. This is going to be post-patch XMC gameplay. And what I think about the XMC is there's definitely a difference, a noticeable difference. Like it's going to take more bullets at that medium range than it did before. You don't have that far 3-hit kill range. Practically, basically the opposite, exactly what they did to the HG40. They kind of did the opposite to the XMC, but it's really not that big of a deal because this gun shoots so fast and it's so smooth and accurate still that it really doesn't matter to me. That little bit of extra range, I have no need to throw on long barrel. I'm still dominating with the same exact class setup using extended mags and fast mags only with this gun, and just completely destroying people still. This is still like the best gun in the game. Still got amazing hip fire. You see me dominating with the hip fire right there. And that's always been the biggest advantage of the XMC is the hip fire, because it's so accurate like a CUDA, but then it has hip fire like a VMP. That wide, like it just covers a wide radius, I believe. I don't know, I've hip fire so much better with this gun than I do with any other gun, I believe, in the game. At further ranges and just like everything, I don't know, something about this gun. It's got a great iron sight as well, and I think that really helps me. I think that was killing me with the HG40. It has a terrible iron sight. Look at these guys throwing smoke, amateurs. But so that's my take on the XMC, is that you are going to have a little more trouble and you're going to have to hit them a couple more bullets at that medium range than you would have before, because it used to be a 3-hit kill, and it's not even going to affect you most of the time, because most of the time your bullets shoot so quick that you're just going to kill them anyways. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little intake on the patch. That's just what I think of these three guns. I'll tell you what I think about the next three guns, but I do think that they made the HT40 playable. You could use it. It's definitely not the best submachine gun in the game by far. It's still probably down there with mid to low range SMGs, but there's just not much space that separates them. Obviously, XMC at the top still. That's still my belief. I don't think anything's going to take the place of the XMC. As far as the VMP I'm concerned, if they put more recoil on that thing, I haven't really tried it. I already had a decent amount of recoil. I don't think that's that great of a gun. It's probably a lot worse now. I can't tell you for sure, so I'm gonna have to do a little more research on that. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more and tell you guys what I think. Cause I did drop some nuclears with the VMP. It's not like I never used it, so I still could get nukes with that gun. And I'm gonna try it out and see if it's just trash now. But I just assume it is trash now. You're gonna put recoil on that gun. Why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you just do something else to it and make it more recoil? Is kind of crazy. So there's my second GI unit. You're gonna see I'm gonna get another GI unit. So I hope you guys like this little intake. Oh, the ICR. Didn't even tell you that last little ending. ICR is really good now. I feel like the ICR is a really good gun. You're still gonna die at close range, you know, up to SMGs and everything. So you want to keep your distances to mid to long range. But now you can kill at that mid range, it seems like a lot better. And you stand a chance at short range because you have a little more hip fire on that gun. So that's my take on those three guns. I would say definitely go try out the HG40. It's not bad anymore. Definitely not great. The ICR is getting closer to top range of the assault rifle category. I'll definitely say that. It got a nice little upgrade. That gun's pretty good now. Definitely use that free gun, and everyone could use it at a low level. And the XMC is still the best SMG in the game by far, in my opinion. I don't even feel this nerf. This gun was so good to begin with. I don't really think it matters. So that was just my insight on those three guns. Like I said, I only got to play with it a little bit. I haven't played much Call of Duty in the last like day and a half. But I did get to play for a couple hours, and I noticed a definite difference in all three of those guns. And I'm going to tell you guys about the rest of the guns in the next one or two gameplays, most likely, if I get a chance to using those guns. I never really liked much of the other guns, the other DLC guns, but maybe they're more usable now. If they made the FFAR a little less recoil, and I think they said they made the aim down sights a little faster, I could definitely get down with that because that gun has a fast fire rate, and I love some fast fire rate guns. So I'll probably try that gun next. There's another GI unit for him. Throw another GI unit in there. He didn't really even get me that many kills. That's why I don't use the GI unit. It costs so many points, doesn't get that many kills. Ended up finishing 50 and 6. It's not like these gameplays were amazing. Trust me, got much better gameplays to come. 61 and 0 team deathmatch coming up. I hope you guys like this gameplay. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. This has been Champ at Champ Gaming. Come see me.